Hello everyone! Hello grade 11 students! So today's topic is all about the art of business. Yes, business again. You get it! So today is all about the top 10 basic business principle. So let's begin. What are those top 10 basic business principles that you need to follow in order for you to build a strong relationship with your customer, with your employees, with your shareholders, and your stockholders? Let's start. The first one, decide what you want to do and what you don't need to do. Again, decide what you want to do and what you don't need to do. What does it mean? It means you need to broaden your vision but narrow your focus. Strategy is about making choices. Listen, class, being effective in business is about knowing what you do and don't do. Making a conscious choice in this regard can help you focus and enable you to avoid getting pulled into many different directions. Being strategic is as much about knowing what it is that you don't do as it is about deciding what is it that you do. So, what do you need to do? Make a list of the things that you do. Make a list. And also make a list of what you choose not to do. You need to differentiate what you do and what you choose not to do. Okay? That's the first one. Now, the second one, decide who you serve and focus on them intensely. Decide. So, what does it mean? You can't be everything to everyone, so at least be something to someone. Class, remember, knowing who falls into your target market will assist you in meeting their needs. By meeting people's needs, you offer value. But if you don't know who it is that you intend to serve, then it becomes a lot more difficult to offer them value and you end up being useless to everybody. Be specific about your target market. Be specific, class. Their age, their gender, their preferences, their class, their geographic region, and etc. and so on. Be specific. Know your target market. So to do, define your target market and be specific. Just look at the picture background, class. Be specific with the people, with the market that you want to serve. The third one, decide decide what makes you different and do it. To do, make a list of things what makes your business different. Review this list, do these things truly that makes you stand out. Okay? So, just like Howard Marks cult, I always have a hard time reading his surname, class. Trust me. So who is he? He is the CEO of Starbucks. He said, "Whatever you do, don't play it safe. Don't do things the way they've always been done. Don't try to fit the system. If you do what's expected of you, you'll never accomplish more than others expect." Okay, so what does it mean, class? What does it mean? It means like being successful is about being different. There are so many offerings out there, class, in the marketplace that if you are not clear how you are different, you will just get lost in the crowd. People are attracted by difference. So stand out. Stand out. According also to this amazing man, Think Different by Apple Computers. Okay, here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the one who sees things differently. They're not fond of rules. You can praise them, quote them, or glorify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them. You can't ignore them because they change things. They push the human race forward. While some see them as the crazy ones, we see them as the genius. Because the people who are crazy ones, enough to think they can change the world, are the ones who do. That is a quotation from Apple Computers. Apple Computers by Steve Jobs. Think different, class. It's very famous. The next one. No, here, manage cash flow and manage cash flow very closely. What does it mean? What do you need to do? Check your bank balance, build a process to monitor your bank balance daily, put things in place to keep the bank balance positive. How? Incentive your customers for early payment. If they pay early, give them some incentives. Follow up on outstanding payments weekly. Don't pay expenses until they are due. So here, class, your bank balance is your truth. Monitor it, know it, respond to it. Entrepreneurial happiness is equivalent to a positive cash flow. Okay, class. Too many business owners and entrepreneurs are afraid of knowing what is in the bank. By not checking your bank balance, you are not going to change it. The reason most business shut down is not because they are not making profit, but because they run out of cash. You can be making loads of profit, but if you don't pay employees and creditors, you will ultimately be put out of business. So, not monitoring what is in your bank account is like driving your dream car along a winding farm road at night with no lights on. You can see where you are going and adjust for obstacles in your path. So you end up crashing and destroying your dreams. Class, entrepreneurial happiness is a positive cash flow, right? So monitor your bank balance very closely. The next one, manage employees, incentives them for success. Oh, this is very, very important, class. Employees are very important. I keep telling you. So what to do? Plan a one-on-one discussion with employees. Talk to your employees. Know your employees. It's very important. Find out their perception. Show them you care. Tap into their source of motivation. Get to know your employees, class, because they are the one working for you. Now, as what Andrew Carnage said, take away my people, but leave my factories, and soon grass will grow on the factory floors. Take away my factories, but leave my people, and soon we will have a new and better factory. What does it mean? Without able and willing employees, your business can't grow. Employees offer you the largest amount of leverage for creating a success in your business. Focus on them intently. Understand their values and what drives them. Understand their values, class. Invest in their development. Invest in their development. And care for them intensely. And care for them intensely. And over the long term, when all is added up, you will be handsomely rewarded. Employees are what really makes a business, class. It's your employees what makes your business. An entrepreneur is just someone who creates an environment in which they can flourish. Telling you, class, employees are very important. You need to know them. You need to get to know them. Okay? The next one, Manage customer expectation, under promise and over delivers. What does it mean? The surprise, the comeback, and the sharing. The most powerful marketing tool for any business is the word of mouth. What comes into your mouth is very important. If you promise you don't deliver, word of mouth turns into a negative spiral. If you are conservative in terms of what you promise and then surprise customers, they talk about it. Make customers talk about your business for the right reason, class. For the right reason, not the negative one. So what you are going to do? Think before you promise. Keep a promise made list with dates. Try to deliver well before each date. That's it. The seventh one, set goals and go after them. What does it mean? The future you see is the future you get, according to Robert J. Allen. What does it mean, class? The power of committing yourself to something will pull you and your people in a direction. So if you commit to nothing, you will go nowhere. But if you commit to something challenging but attainable, it will mobilize you and your team to achieve great things. Write your goals, class. Write it down and share them with others with passion. How to do it? Write down your business goals for the next 30 days, 1 year, 3 years. Put the company goals in place where people can see them. That's it. Set goals. Because a person without a goal goes nowhere. I like that quotation, class. A person without a goal goes nowhere. Now, expose yourself. Tell the market what you do. What does it mean? Get out there and make the service of your business known. Create a website. At a trade show. Sponsor a local sports team. Show yourself. Write an article for the press, send out an email newsletter, do whatever it takes, class, to get people associate your company with your product or service. This need not to be expensive if you work hard on to be clever. Especially nowadays, class, social media is very powerful and it costs nothing except for your internet bill. Use it wisely. Use it in a clever way. So what to do? Plan a different promotional activity each week for the next 5 weeks. Expose yourself. The next one, persevere through the tough times. What does it mean, class? Oh, Richard Branson. I'm telling you, class, this person, I did read his bibli- bibliography class, and I was really amazed on how he became a successful guy. If you have time, read his life also, class. You will be motivated. So what did he say? Do not be embarrassed by your failures. Learn from them and start again, by Richard Branson. Persevere through tough times. Branson, um, Branson has 3 million pounds down. He lose that amount of money, class. Successful business people are defined not by how they react when things go well, but rather how they react when things go badly. Great businesses are built in a tough times and low moments when the business manager buckles down and decide to do what they needs to be done to get it through. Class, all businesses go through tough times. You cannot expect a perfect one because there's no such thing as perfect. So, but the good ones persevere through through what? Through them to come out the other side and enjoy the success that follows. Okay? All businesses go through hard times, but the good ones persevere. That's the word, class. Persevere. So, as what Thomas Edison, oh, this guy, I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Imagine, it's not actually, because it's not only 10,000 times, it's more than that. Before he invented what? Bulb. See, thanks to this guy, without him, we have no lights. Okay? We failed one times, two times, three times. We feel bad already. Think about Thomas Edison. More than 10,000 times, but he did not fail. He said he just found 10,000 ways, not to ways that the bulb doesn't work out. So what to do? Think about what could go wrong in your business in the next 12 months. Decide now how you will react if and when this happens. So, everybody knows this guy, right? Before, he's the richest one, the first one. But now somebody already took his place in the first. So he said, I look for three things in hiring people: integrity, intelligence, and a high energy level. But if you don't have the first, the other two will kill you. Integrity is the first one. So what does it mean, class? This is the glue of success, class, of a successful business and a successful business person. Integrity builds trust, and trust is the foundation of any successful enterprise. Trust with employees, trust with customer, trust with suppliers, trust with shareholders. Do whatever it takes to maintain trust, class, and operate according to a set of values that have a moral grounding. What to do? Look at yourself in the mirror and ask, is everything I do ethical and right? Would I be willing to share all my business dealings with my mom? Everybody, ask yourself that question. Again, is everything I do ethical and right? Would I be willing to share all my business dealings with my mom? So what does it mean by integrity anyway? Integrity is you are a person with integrity if you are honest with yourself and others. You act the way you believe and not how others believe. You do what you believe and is the right thing even if it is difficult or unpopular. You don't give in to your friends when they want you to do something you believe is wrong. Maintain integrity, class. So I told you, right? Warren was the first place as the richest man, but someone took his place. He's now in the second place, class. Who took his place? It is Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos, richest man in the world. One of his famous quotation, class, we've had three big ideas at Amazon that we've stuck with for 18 years, and they're the reason we're successful. First, put the customer, invent, and be patient. He is the richest man in the world now, class. He is still 55, and he is the first man ever to reach the $100 billion mark. Amazon. Everybody knows Amazon, class. See? So those are the top 10 principles that you need to follow in order for you to become a better entrepreneur. That's all for today, class. See you very soon. And do me a favor again. Always do me a favor. Stay safe, stay at home. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye.